Marchand, Sherry Souza, Independent Women Brokers, and welcome to Locally Livermore.
Well, always a pleasure. Thanks. Good seeing you again, Sherry.
Well, thank you for letting me into your office today, and I see all kinds of treasures surrounding us here. Mayor, I just have a couple questions for you. I understand that you're running for re-election.
That's correct, in November of this year.
Yes, and I'm so excited for your new campaign. I know that's launching tonight.
Yes.
And I will be there. I am a huge supporter of yours.
Great, thank you. I certainly appreciate that because it's through the support of people like you that I can do the great things that we're getting accomplished in Livermore.
Yeah, and I think there are some really great things going on here. So, first of all, I have two questions for you. The first question being, what do you think are the top 3 challenges that we have in our community here in Livermore?
Wow, just 3?
Yeah, just 3.
Okay, so one of the big ones right now is completing the downtown. We've been working on the downtown for probably 13 years now. And what we've done is we've reached out to the community. We've gotten a lot of great information. We've gotten feedback from literally thousands of people that we've then compiled, digested, and come to understand what are the most important things to the citizens of Livermore when it comes to the downtown. So now we're beginning to implement that plan. More parking, more retail, a hotel, which we've been trying to get for decades, and an open space, something that we heard the community wanted, an open space where children could gather and families could come together, where the community can assemble.
Yeah, and that'll be Stockman's Park.
Stockman's Park to celebrate the contributions from the Stockman and also the veterans of Livermore and Murray Township.
Wonderful.
A couple others which are actually beyond the city's control, but obviously affordable housing is a big issue. With the North Livermore National Laboratory is going to be hiring several hundred new technicians and engineers over the next each year for the next 5 years, and some of the folks just can't afford to live here, and they're getting good salaries. So that's going to be a challenge: is how do we find housing that's affordable for seniors, for first responders, and teachers, because we want them to be able to live in our community. And third, traffic. Traffic is a big issue because you've got hundreds of thousands of jobs are being created on the west side of the bay, and yet the housing stock is on the east side of the bay. Now, one of the ways that we're seeking to solve that is I'm a member of the AB 758 Regional Rail Committee, and this is a joint powers authority that's going to seek to connect ACE to BART. What that's going to look like, we're still working on. It's probably going to be either diesel multiple units or electrical multiple units, but it's making that ACE to BART connection, and that'll be absolutely key to move people from housing centers to job centers.
Yeah, and that'll be very interesting, this journey we're about to go on with this Joint Powers Authority. So, Mayor, the last question I have for you, and it's a 3-part question as well, what do you think are the 3 things we do best here in Livermore?
Well, certainly we innovate. Some of the smartest people in the world are in Livermore, and the most difficult problems in the world come to Livermore to be solved. When the Fukushima reactor was knocked out of commission by the tsunami and the earthquake, the world came to Livermore for a solution, and we found it. When the Deepwater Horizons oil well blew out in the Gulf of Mexico, they came to Livermore for the solution, and we had that. So we've got very creative, very smart people here. The iGate innovation hub that we have, where we operate the switch on 2nd Street, we just quadrupled the size of that. We're bringing in very smart people with very good ideas and partnering them with very good business people. The idea is to create new businesses and then to launch those, creating jobs here in the Tri-Valley with people that are already here. So that's one thing we do very well. Our urban growth boundary, the protecting that open space that we have, which then protects the vineyard areas. The fact that we live here in the wine country is something that really is very remarkable, that we're in such a close to the urban environment, but at the same time, we have this wonderful wine region that we can all share. And we also have this remarkable quality of life that we all get to share right here in Livermore.
Yeah. And what I think, Mayor, I raised my children here, and I feel that Livermore still has a small town feel. And we have a lot of things that happen in the downtown area. And I hope to do an interview with Rochelle Snedecor at Livermore Downtown in the near future to get her take on what's going on in Livermore. But Mayor, thank you today for your time.
Certainly,
I know
thank
you're
you.
a busy man, and I wish you good luck on your campaign.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you guys later.
Great.
Bye.
Thank you.